How you doing? Going to work this morning. Had couple rants I had to get off my chest about stuff I saw in the news, and I shared those. Now I want to get back into the positive. Just sometimes you got to have that break, and you got to say, "Hey, enough is enough." And some of the stuff I saw in the news, it mind boggles me. The 21st century, higher education, supposedly better school system, better pay. I don't understand it, but there seems to be more chaos. There seems to be more confusion. There seems to be more degrading of our morality. Listen, you got to have morality. You got to have dignity. You got to reel yourself in. You got a quality of life and dignity, and you got to reel it all back in. Don't get tied up in the social media bullshit. The bullying, the hate. I mean, there's times I put a post on there, and there's people I know that come back and say some crazy ass crap. Why did you do that? Why did you do this? And, you're 60 years old. Why are you walking 20, 30,000 steps? Are you not organized? I mean, there's things I do because I am a mentor at work. I am 60 years old. I've been doing this stuff 43 plus years. And I owe it to the younger generation, these 19, 18-year-olds that are coming into my workspace that want to work and they want to inspire to be something and got the right attitude. They're smiling, they're happy, right? And that passion you got to harness within the first 6 months of the year. And if you don't do it right, you'll lose them. It's the same with sailors. When I got a new sailor on board and I was a cob, I put my arm around him. I was a senior guy on board, and I checked them in. I gave them clothing and food because young kids that come in, any job force, you got to treat them like a chicken. Chickens only need several things to survive: warmth, food, and water, and feel secure. Those 4 things. Humans are the same way. They think just like a chicken. They come in, their mind is like a giant chalkboard. There's nothing on it, right? And you're gonna write on it. And if you don't write on it correctly, you'll change their mindset as a chicken. It'll be hard again to rally them together and keep them focused. So they got to come to a workspace because they're 17, 18, 19, 25, 30. Some are brand new to the Navy. And all they have is the impression that they're going to be taken care of. Right? And so you got to do that. You got to give them the warmth and the food and the water and the security. And you got to put your arm around them. And they look at you as an adult. They look up to you. And when they're looking up to you, they entrust their fate to you, right? They trust they're going to get qualified. They're going to learn. They're going to be a leader. They're going to be trained. And when you break that by hazing them and verbally abusing them and calling them names, non-qual, you're stupid, nub, get the F out of here, you're useless. I go on. I know. I've seen it. I heard it. But you got to put your arm around them. You got to love them. You got to say, hey, I got it. I got your back. I'm here for you. That's his ownership of an adult. His parents not there to protect him anymore, but they still need to be protected until they can really stand on their own and understand the process and the system. But there are predators out there that will tear down a new person because they suck and they don't want the new person to make them look bad. And they'll do anything to do it. They'll take them like a flea and put them in a jar and put a lid on them. And that's by verbally and physically abusing them. Right? And just doing things that just don't make sense that you or me never probably experienced. And there's some crap I've seen, let me tell you. So you as an adult really have to take the workspace and take a turn on it. But anyways, that's kind of a good speech. But it is fun to be at work. It is fun to go there. But everybody's empowered and has to do the right thing for the people that come to work, especially the new. And I tell the new guys, don't let it happen. Don't let somebody do that to you. Don't let them push you around. Don't let them take your dignity away, and make sure they teach you. Had 2 young kids on a cart today were out talking to me at work, and I reinforced that. And then they had one of their work leaders with them, and I reinforced it with him too. And I broke it down all simplistic, just like I do in my YouTube videos. I talk to him and I talk to them. You have to talk at all levels, and you got to make sure they understand it and that they don't allow it. And it's not normal. But anyways, I just want to talk about that. workspace and taking care of young people coming in, because it's important. And young people that listen to this, you got to empower yourself and not tolerate it. You got to take the control of yourself too and not put up with it. Okay, and there's stuff out there, especially in the government workforce, that says that. And you got to know the rules and laws and don't let it happen. Don't fall prey to that. Hold them supervisors and managers and leaders accountable, right? Make them control their mouth and their mindset. You can do that, but you got to do it professionally, but there's a way to do it. So that's my pitch today at work. All right, everybody, have a good day. I got to break off my phone, and then I'll come back on with some other stuff. I had a chance to talk with a whole group of Marines and talked about almost all this stuff. It was a pretty good discussion. All right, talk to you later. Have a good day.